Holy crap. We hit 1,000 damn subs. Literally, my mind is like blown. I posted that 100 sub special. I was a little bit behind. We started picking up steam. Posted the 100 sub special, and then within like a day or two, I'm on 1,000. Absolutely incredible. So thank you so much if you've subscribed. Unfortunately, you all subscribed a bit too quick, so I didn't really have time to prepare too much for this. I couldn't do question and answers again. Maybe for the next milestone, I'll try and prepare a bit in front. Yeah, so I thought something cool I could do will be bridges that have inspired me as an engineer. So I'm going to build some stuff in Sandbox. Haven't actually been in here yet. But yeah, as I'm a real engineer, I figured let's make some real bridges. Could be a bit different. And I got to think not only about the bridge, but all about this terrain and anchor points and all that sort of stuff. So to start with, really, you're making that joke again. We're like 2 minutes in. Number one, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to go straight for it whilst I build. Alright, so I'm going to go with 32 meters. This isn't going to be to scale. Anchor point. Bung that on the corner. Yeah, I don't think Polybridge is the tool for design to scale, because your road pieces, I think they can only go 2 meters long, which is not long at all. So I'm just going to do like a little mini version, but it should be cool. It should be cool. So the bridge I'm doing currently has these pillars in the ground. Actually, I'm going to do 34 meters. Alright, and I'm going to bung these pillars down, because this is similar to what my bridge will actually look like. I can just duplicate them. Lovely. Okay, so that's looking there. I wonder if you guys can guess what this is going to be already. Probably. You've probably seen the thumbnails. I'm going to put some anchor points in, because I think with these, if we go on the build mode, so if we play that, yeah, you can see there's not actually any road. So you need to actually build road on top of these pillars. They're not just bits of land. And annoyingly, there's no, because obviously a lot of bridges are kind of in the cities. There's no city option on this, so they're all going to be sort of countryside. Right, so I got my anchor points in. I'm just going to add some vehicles. And you can put in whatever you want. So I think I might have a car go across. I don't know why you'll see, but okay. I'm going to have a boat come. Well, not a boat, but a hydrofoil. Because I think that's the right sort of size. I think, yeah, speedboat's way too small. And I think steamboat, well, it might fit. I'm a bit scared of the steamboat. Definitely not going to do that. I think that's the right scale, so I'll stick with that one. And then a little moped afterwards. Right, so my vehicles are all in. I think now it's just a case of building the bridge, which you go on build mode. And then as we have done in the game plenty of times, we start building our bridge. So as I said, I'm just going to bung road in there just to make sure we can drive over that. Yeah, so they're all sorted. Now I'm going to start building my bridge. I'm going to try and stick with the colour scheme for this. So I won't be able to use steel, because red isn't a colour that we use on this bridge. But I might use that later on for a different one. So if you stick around to the end, you'll see my other bridge, which is going to use steel. But for now, we're sticking with wood. Alright, so I'm going to bung my road in. I think I'm going to do max spacing over there. Max spacing over there. And then in the middle, I need to make sure... Yeah, I can't do max spacing. I got to finish there. So the way I'm going to do that is use the trace tool. And then I'll just say, fill in the road. There you go. And then we've got 3 equal pieces. I'll do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to put a joint in the middle. And this is going to be a little drawbridge. So that might have given you a clue as to what this bridge is going to look like. So yeah, this bridge that I'm doing has a drawbridge in the middle. Quite unusual for modern bridges. But is it modern? Question. Alright, so now I'm going to work on the structures that are on these pillars. So I'm just going to go up in wood. I'll do the same on this side. I think that sort of looks good. Now with this one, we've got these sort of details. Windows, I guess. Oh, I can say windows. I'm not giving too much away. Kind of like that, maybe in a bit. So sort of like that, I think. And I'll just build this up to the top. Right, so we've got that. We've got our sort of tower. I'm just gonna do that so I can build another one up there. And I'm gonna do something along those lines. Maybe move that to the middle. That's looking cool. This might have given it away, if not already. So yeah, I think I will copy that onto our other one. And then I'm going to add, there's a supporting structure along these. And I'm going to stick with its natural colour, which is a bit of a blue. So I'm going to use a hydraulic. So I think I want these to meet in the middle. So I'll do that all the way across. And I'll do the same up here. And then I'm going to join these. And that looks pretty cool. And if you haven't guessed by now, yep, I'm doing Tower Bridge. Not London Bridge, Tower Bridge. Gets confused quite often among people that aren't too familiar with London structures. But it is a lovely bridge. A classic. Right, so I'm going to add my drawbridge to down here. And again, it's going to be in blue, just like real life. I'll probably turn the grid off to get this nice and exact. Right, so I think we're there. I've made these end ones extend quite a bit. I'm not going to play it till the end. We'll just see if it works at the very end. But I'm reasonably confident this will work. Only the end ones will go. So it should look pretty realistic with the drawbridges up either side. Oh, now we've got the interesting bit. So you'll notice on Tower Bridge, the real one, it's kind of a like suspension cable bridge. But it's got these lovely sort of arches that are kind of crisscrossed in the same pattern as this. So I'm going to try and use the curve tool. And I think I'm going to go to... Hey, I said I'm going to use the curve tool. So I'm going to go between these 2 points and kind of get something like that. So that looks kind of cool. I've just made sure these nodes line up with the road joints below. Make that a curve. I'm going to have that sort of shape. And I'll do the same. Right, so that's cool. I'm going to bung my crisscrosses in. And then my cables. And then we end up with that. And I think that's looking pretty special, if I don't say myself. And then I'll just flip this and bung an identical copy over there. Wow. This is really cool. So we're nearly there. We've just got to work on this hydraulics controller. Because at the moment, it's going to be carnage. So if I remove all... So... The car goes first and then the hydraulics go. So I'm going to want that one, and the joint. And the same on D. And I think we're there. I'm a little bit concerned that this won't hold itself up. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. So let's play it and fingers crossed this actually holds. Yes. We did it. We have Tower Bridge. And will this go high enough? Oh, yes! Oh, I tell you what, that steamboat thing easily would have fit. Look at that. What a sight. The only thing I don't like in this game is that sort of angle. Yeah, there's no supports, which is a bit strange. Oh, and look at the little Mexican guy on the moped coming through. Go on, son. Nice. Well, that's our Tower Bridge, guys. Remember, not London Bridge. London Bridge is a boring old bridge. And look at the stress. Not bad at all. Alright, so let's just watch this one with the stress turned on. And we'll just see sort of how it works. So these pillars are a bit under stress. Hang on, they look really wonky as well. To be fair, it's old. It probably has settled and gone a bit wonky. But yeah, so you can see a little bit of stress under there, just holding this bit of road up. But of course, these aren't made out of wood in real life. They're made out of like bricky concrete stuff. I don't even know, stone? What is Tower Bridge made out of? Ah, so Tower Bridge was actually made out of steel and cladded in stone and masonry. That's quite interesting to know. I did not know that. And it was also built in the late 1800s, so it's quite an old bridge, but it's a classic. You can't go wrong with it. I'm going to bung these up on the workshop, so if you want to try and recreate, have a go. Go for it. Right then, on to the next one. Okay, so next bridge. We'll have a completely fresh slate. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure of the scale of this one. Can you guess what this one is? The colour's pretty spot on, I'm not going to lie. I have a feeling I've kind of given this one away already. That's the thing with iconic bridges. They're iconic. Ah, interesting. It's not like that at all. Which could make this a bit more tricky, but it actually does that. A little bit annoying that, but I might get away with it. Alright, let's add another anchor. What one was anchor in? I assume they'll just stay there now, will they? Okay, so that's holding itself. I wasn't sure if the road would. Alright, so having a look at this, I actually need to move these up. I think I'll do it that way. Nice, that looks kind of like what I'm trying to do, I think. I'm just checking this one with the car just to make sure the road is all connected. It looks fine and... No! Alright, so flip that. Nice, I'm gonna have to make the level a lot bigger. So go over there somewhere for now. Oh, and the checkpoint. What are you doing down there? Stay over there. I'm gonna use the old, what was that thing called? I'm gonna bung some pillars under the water. Right, okay, back to the bridge and just quickly shove this on the end. And I reckon you can probably work out what I am attempting to build. So let's do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 there, I reckon. And these have lots of crosses. So although it is 3, I'm going to do them half the length. I'm going to do some awesome trussness in here. So 1, 2, there we go. That's looking quite cool. I'm going to copy this middle one to here. But with this one, the middle section is a bit wider. So let's take that and move it. Right, so I'm going to have to draw this cross in again. I don't know if these top ones are going to reach, which is a bit annoying. They don't quite. So I might just bring this down. Don't tell anyone. Lovely. Maybe I'll just bring all of them down, actually. Yes, that's better. Another bit of road. Oh, this is looking really cool. I'm probably going to get rinsed and say it looks absolutely shit. What are you doing? But I think it looks cool. So that's fine with me. Do these have a bit of an arch on them? I can't remember. I think they do. So before I go too far, I'm going to turn the grid off and try and... I could put an arch in like that, actually. And try and... I think it's something like that. Oh, this is just... It's just these tiny little details that really make a difference. Like, I missed all of those. Yes. Right, so I think these need to be straight. So I'm going to put a straight up there. I'll do the same, starting from this end. Nice, okay. Do I want to do the bottom? I feel that is fairly accurate. I might just make it a nice smooth curve though. Alright, so let's delete that portion and that portion. Nice, I'm much more happy with that. I'm going to copy that and then finally copy that to the end. Oh, that is looking epic. Right, I just got to do these supports. Right, so... Shit, don't move the sea, don't move the sea. Okay, so... Pillar, another pillar, anchor. Stop moving the sea. Another anchor over here. Right, so I think we've got sort of a pillory thing going on there. I'm just going to bung another anchor for now. Oh my god, stop moving the sea. I feel like that guy from the Bible. Fucking hell. Right, and now we'll just shove some vehicles in. So I'm going to have a couple of speedboats. I'm going to have a little bit of a bigger boat over here. That's a giant boat. I'm going to have a seaplane fly over there. And a jet fly over there. I'm going to just make them all go at the same time. And what other vehicles do we want? I'm going to go for a van. Let's live a little. Ah, shit. I keep moving stuff. Moped, they have them in Scotland? I think they do. They must do. What am I on about? Of course they do. Taxi. Let's bung another car. And we'll make them all go... Why is this so small? All go at the same time. So there we have the 4th bridge in Scotland. Absolutely epic bridge. So this bridge was built in the 1800s. So I don't know, I seem to have a thing for old bridges. I should probably do a more modern one as my 3rd and final. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Whoa, we've got all these giant planes and boats. But we're looking good. Look at that. And the old stress is bobbing up a bit. I might do this again afterwards and just look at the sort of stress levels that we're getting. But I really like that. I love that it works. It just shows you that these designs, they work. Alright, so we'll watch that with the stress on. And let's just see sort of how this works. So these middle bits take a bit of load, but then our cars are very are very large compared to the scale of the bridge. I've also noticed... Look at this taxi pushing this moped guy along. Well, and I think that means he's not going to make it to the... Ah, they did make it. Hang on, where did you go, car? Why are you up there? Why have you crashed? Have you not got a checkpoint? Oh, I left your checkpoint there. Sorry, man. But yeah, so that was the 4th rail bridge. Notice, rail bridge. Not actually designed for cars and mopeds being pushed by taxis. I hope you enjoyed that one. I loved making that. That was cool. And just the fact that it works still. Right then, on to the next one. Alright, so again, this is going to be quite a long one, I think. I'm gonna start building the bridge first and then try and work out the things. Oh, this has got to go. This background, not realistic. I will fix that though. Alright, so I'm going to start off with these sort of boxy bits. I'm going to quickly go back and just add another anchor in. Just so I can build completely. How do I change the... Ah, there we go. We want Pine Mountains. No, we don't. Tranquil Oasis. I don't know, what do they look like? What does Pine Mountains look like? Yeah, we're not mountains. It's got to be the Tranquil, I think. Let's do 100 meters. Again, this is just a scale. It's not gonna... Well, actually, let's not commit to anything yet, because I don't know how this will work. Have you guessed what this one is already? You probably have. I'm gonna stick with around 100 for now. The actual length is 1.7 miles. Not going to go that route. I'll just build the scale model again. Okay, so essentially I'm building a tower here and a tower the same on that side. I'm just going to mirror this, so I get rid of that. The best way to build a tower about this point is that going to look stupid? That's quite wide. I think I'd rather do half that, but that means putting more nodes in, and I'm scared of nodes. Alright, so I have to do the same for this bit of road. Node, 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 node. I'm just going to do some carnage in there. Trust me, I know what's going on. It's fine. And then just copy that up. How high should this be? Oh, something kind of interesting actually. It doesn't actually do that, the real one. It has an anchor point back here. Let's just first see if I can do that. Anchor point. I can bung you back here. This is getting a bit mathy to try and work this out. So, if I delete 3. Oh, 3's a odd number. Bollocks. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I need to move that anchor point right half. Is anyone following what I'm going on about? I don't make things very clear sometimes. Anchor point there. Delete 3 blocks of that. 1, 2, 3. Move all of that. Move as the cut icon to there. So therefore I think that's too high. I think that might look better. Okay, so I'm going to raise everything up a bit. No, not copy, bollocks. I'm going to move everything to there. Raise this up and then just move these anchor points up. So again, we got these pillars in real life, our bridge foundations. Oh, what am I doing? They're over here. And these are sort of that sort of shape. So I'll put 2 anchors on. I don't know, I feel like this bridge isn't going to work. I might have to cheat. Oh, in case you haven't guessed, yes, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. Absolute beauty of a bridge. And, so I'm told, where the colour red for the steel comes from. As in Polybridge. Which I thought was really cool. We shall put a curve in. And we'll do... I'm not going to do that side first. Something I've just realised. Because the bridge goes... How does that work in real life then? Okay, so in real life this does hang. I might just do it properly, to be honest. I might just move this all back. We'll see. We'll do a curve from there to there. Somewhere like that looks good, I think. So yeah, the Golden Gate Bridge, far more modern than the other 2 I've done today. But by far, in my opinion, the most impressive. Like, it's 1.7 miles long, man. And pretty much when anyone says bridge, this is what they see. I tried to get this realistic, so in real life, from the side, I think there is bridge that goes all the way along, but you can't see it, there's like cliffs in the way and stuff. So I tried to kind of mimic that. And what I might do is just do a load of anchor points. So we'll just cable them in. I'm not 100% sure this is the right thing to do, but I have. So I'm gonna copy this then. Oh, it's looking so iconic already. Why didn't that middle work? And I really hope that this will hold, because I'm very concerned. I spent all this time and it's not gonna work. I might have to do reinforced road. Does that look right? Because we kind of want a bit of a smoother curve here. So I'm gonna go from maybe there to there. I think do that sort of thing. So I'll raise these ones up a bit, turn the grid off. Right, mirror that. Right, move this bit of ground to where it should be, which is there. Do some anchor points. Some pillars. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. It looks cool to me. I feel like it's good. But question is, no. So what breaks first? The road. I'm gonna try doing reinforced road, but I might have to cheat this one. I really wanted them all to work. Thankfully, there is a way to cheat it. I can just bung some anchor points about. But I did really want them to work on their own. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, no. How did I fail so badly? I'm not 100% sure why things are failing. Okay, so let's put a few more. This is massively cheating, by the way. But it wouldn't be a subscriber special without me failing to do what I tried to do. So we'll put 2 anchors there and 2 anchors on this one. I will salvage this. Don't worry, guys. And I have fixed it. Let's turn the stress off. No one will ever know. Oh, they might know a little bit. I think someone might spot that. I tell you what, I wish I had these anchors in game. Make things a lot easier, wouldn't they? I have a feeling this might just push the cores a bit further down. Ooh, no, that looked good. It did on this side. I'm sorry if you feel this is cheating, but damn it. But I really want this to work and just look cool. Plus I've been doing this for several hours now. And I'm sorry, I failed to explain any engineering principles. So in case you don't know, I will just go through this one. So how this works, / should work, because I failed miserably, is we have these 2 very strong pillars. So we make sure they're not going anywhere. They have huge foundations, probably piled into the ground. These really strong poles. And essentially we dangle these huge cables from them. And they're, again, these cables are anchored at either end. Huge slabs of concrete or piles. Some sort of way. I probably should have checked. So our cables are anchored at either end. And then that kind of balances the weight out. So the cable can't move from this end. It's stuck in the ground. It can't move from this end. It's stuck in the ground. Basically, between this pillar, if you kind of ignore this half of the bridge, so we're just looking over here, the weight of all this cable is going to pull this pillar over. It's going to try and make it lean this way. But by using a bit of engineering and balancing things out, we put identical length down this side. So we know if you just were to take one bit of bridge and say there was an anchor in the middle, it'd be nice and balanced. So the weight pulling this huge pier this way is balanced by the weight pulling it that way. So therefore it's just pulling it straight down into the ground, which is fine. We've designed for that. We've got our foundations. And then essentially if you double that, it allows you to double your span, because now everything's balanced. So hopefully that makes sense. It's all just a balancing act between forces, engineering and structures. It's not actually that complicated. And then so we've got this cable that dangles down. So we just connect the road vertically, and that literally just dangles from this wire. And you'll notice some bridges, when it's windy, different conditions, they do move. They're designed to have a bit of give in them, because trying to make something not move makes it a lot weaker, especially like metal structures, steel structures. You want them to flex a bit. So yeah, I'm just going to add some vehicles to this. We'll put the car back here, but we'll make them go at the same time. I'm not going to put too much on because I'm a little bit scared things won't work. Oh, no. Just like the real Golden Gate Bridge. So we'll just add a couple of choppers. So yeah, we'll make the choppers go at the same time and see if our bridge can hold it. So watch this with the stress on. You can kind of see the main sort of force in here is along this cable, this arched cable. And as I said before, this pier is completely balanced. So there's not a lot of force going down that. It's all in the cable, which is kind of scary when you think about those cables you see on the side of bridges. They're taking the whole weight of the bridge. Right, so that was the special, guys. I just wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing. Like, I never thought in just a few days we'd go from publishing the 100 one to 1,000. And sorry I didn't have time to make a really cool video, but I did spend a little bit of time just to make sure you guys knew it was the 1,000th. That was the 1,000 sub special. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I'm just going to show a little outtake thing at the end. So, just because I was getting annoyed at doing that bloody 1,000 thing. I'm just going to show a little snippet of me trying to work out how to do these what are they called? Blimps. How to do the blimps, because that wasn't fun. But it's done now. Cool. Thanks, guys. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be... hopefully, next video won't be a milestone video. Back to normal. Right. Boy. After my outtakes. Oh, can you seriously not copy these blimps? I'm gonna have to put everyone in manually. Do you know how hard it is to get zeros that look the same? I tell you what, people better bloody get to the end of this video, because this is taking ages. Can't believe there's no bloody copy. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to. We're going out of screen. Oh no, don't say I can't do it. Oh yes, I can. Oh, thank God. Shat my pants then. Fuck off hydraulic phases. Oh, I'm so glad I can move that. I thought I was out of the screen for good. This is literally taking a long time though.